So my review copy of Tekken 7 arrived, and it's already in the PlayStation at the moment, because I'm really excited to play the new story mode that they added. Apparently the story mode is under very strict embargo until the game comes out on June 2nd. But this video is going live on June 2nd, so it should be okay for me to show whatever I want. But actually, I'm probably going to just play around with arcade mode, things like that first. I think there's I saw a treasure mode where you just do fight after fight, continuously unlocking customizations for your characters. I'm going to play a fair bit of that soon, because I also just got this new t-shirt to go along with it. Picked up at EB Games, a new t-shirt to wear in the gym. So I'm actually going to go to the gym now. It's been about 90 minutes out there, and then after that we'll come back in. I also got a DLC code for a pre-order character named Eliza, I think. So I'm pretty interested in checking her out as well. So I'll head out to the gym, then we'll come back in and check out some Tekken 7 and see how we go from there. So I've mostly been playing through the treasure mode, I think it's called. And it's kind of like you just pick a character and just play through battle after battle, and every time you win, I think it's every time you win, you get at least one treasure box. Actually, if you go longer and longer, maybe it's going to start making you do fights without winning them. I'm not too sure. Sometimes you get a special match and you get a rare treasure box. That would be a gold treasure icon at the bottom. At the end of the match, that'll open up and I guess you get a more rare item. I haven't played anywhere near long enough to know the difference between rare items and common items or anything like that. I've barely even explored the item gallery very much. But yeah, it just goes on and on. Sometimes I got to a fight where there'd be two treasure boxes at the bottom, and at the end of it they both opened up two common items. I'm guessing it's kind of random. At the start of each fight, it's probably are you going to get one, or are you going to get two, or is it going to be a special fight, something like that. Also the whole promotion thing. How good are you with each character? I've been playing Eliza a lot, and my rank with her, it's up to second Q and then first Q. I don't know what Q means. I guess it's rank or something like that, or the lowest rank will slowly go up. And then if you pick another character, it starts again from scratch, so you rank each one separately. That seems like a pretty common thing in Tekken games. And that carries over to treasure mode as well, so you can just grind on treasure mode to get your ranking up, and to get items to unlock as well. So it seems a bit more fun than just playing the arcade mode, which is basically 6 or 7 fights and then the credits roll. There might be more depth to arcade mode that I haven't figured out yet. I'm really not entirely sure. There's probably some incentive to play arcade mode, but I think it's more just to carry over from the arcade version. Sit down, put your coin in, play a few fights that are catered to your skill level, and then just move on from there if you don't want to sort of invest too much time in the game for the night. Something like that anyway. Now, like I said, Bandai Namco did send me a code for the pre-order DLC character. Her name's Eliza. When you redeem the code, I think it gives you the character. I'm not sure if this is the only way to get her. I don't think you can pay money for her or anything. It's just for people who pre-ordered the game. They get an extra character. And you get some outfits for her as well when you start the game. After you've installed her character, the game will pop up saying Eliza is now available, and some outfits for Eliza are available too. There's so many customizations as well in the game. It's heaps. I remember, it's been a long time since I played Tekken 6. I did play a lot of Tekken 6 though. I played through the whole, I think it was still called Tekken Force. Maybe it was the single player campaign. And there was heaps of customizations in that, but Tekken 6, especially on PS3, was really ugly. It ran at a really low resolution, and you could turn off motion blur to make it look a bit better, but I don't know, I struggled to care about the character customization in that game because it was just such a blurry mess. But in this is a lot better. They've switched over to using the Unreal Engine, which probably let them, because they're less time on technical things, they probably had more time to put pretty stuff into the game, all the customizations and that. And it seems fun. There are microtransactions. Some of the items in the customization screen have a shopping cart in the corner. That means you can go onto the PlayStation Store and pay real money to unlock them. But they're not very interesting items. None of the cool looking stuff, or the really interesting items, are hidden behind that. It's mostly just shiny stuff, so you can sort of show off hey, I got the shiny outfit. But it doesn't look very good. There's also some crossover content from New Japan Pro Wrestling. There's an outfit for King, the Rainmaker outfit, and there's also a shirt for Bryan, I think I saw. like a Bullet Club shirt or something like that. I was having a look through it earlier. Those were added into the arcade version a fair while after launch, and it seems like they've just been added to this version. You don't have to pay money for them. You have to use fight money to unlock it. But the game gave me 3 million fight monies just for launching the game, and all the cool stuff seems to cost between 500,000 and a million, something like that. So I don't think I'm going to be desperate, or I don't think it's going to be much of a grind to get the coolest items. Yeah, it's good. I really like the amount of customization, actually. I haven't even played. I've mostly just browsed the gallery. I haven't even taken any of the customizations into any fights yet. So I really should do that. I should make some presets and jump into a few fights as well. Now, something I did spend a decent amount of time on was playing as Eliza, the DLC character I mentioned. So she plays a lot like a Street Fighter character. Yeah, that's really interesting because it makes it really easy, if you've played Street Fighter before, I guess, to just pick it up straight away and start pulling off cool moves. Like, you've got your typical fireball, your dragon kick, no, dragon punch. What's the backwards kick thing that they do? Anyway, she's got pretty much all of like Ruin Ken's moves from Street Fighter. And yeah, it makes it really easy to just, okay, I can guess how to do an attack. You try and throw a fireball and hey, that did something cool. And her super is the same as like it's the supers from Ruin Ken in Street Fighter 4. I haven't played Street Fighter 5, so I'm assuming maybe it's the same deal as that anyway. But that was good. I've probably played more Street Fighter than I've played Tekken, so Eliza worked pretty well in that regard. I even pulled off some weird, pretty impressive finishing moves and stuff like that accidentally. I was sort of trying to throw a super and I did a really big one. I don't know. She has some mechanics where she's meant to be a vampire. I think she drinks the opponent's blood and it fills up the bar at the bottom left, and then you can use that accrued, I don't know, blood, I guess, to pull off super attacks. I think there's a way to make her go to sleep. Like, I think it's like down and 2 buttons and she falls asleep for a bit, and it slowly charges up that bar as well. Kind of like Yoshimitsu, how he used to, in like Tekken 2 or 3, he could sit down and regain his health, but he'd be vulnerable. Eliza seems to do something similar in regards to going to sleep. And she's a cool character as well. Pretty cool outfits. When you hit things, 2D bats shoot out of the enemy and herself. It's pretty cool. Actually, I'll probably play her a fair bit more. I'm only good with a few characters. I'm pretty good with Elisa, and I'll probably spend a bit of time playing Eliza. I haven't played Lucky Chloe yet, for more than like 20 seconds. I played one round as her, then went and did something else. She seems really annoying. Cool character, I guess. She's not the most enjoyable character, but either way, I am pretty happy with this. Initially I was disappointed at a Japanese developer using Unreal Engine because there's been so many terrible examples of that happening in the past 5 years. Which, like, Drakengard 3 was the worst. Lollipop Chainsaw, Shadows of the Damned, all terrible examples of the Unreal Engine being used by Japanese developers, but this is a fantastic example of the Unreal Engine being used by a Japanese developer, and I hope we see a lot more of this to come. Either way, I'm very, very happy with it on a technical perspective. It seems to run at 60 frames a second and 1080p. I can't quite figure out what the PlayStation 4 Pro support is, because I don't have a 4K TV. Maybe it supports 4K or something like that, but I haven't tried the game in my standard PS4 yet, so maybe there's some frame rate differences, something like that.
You're in for punishment. No escape. Let the darkness consume you.
You win.
Okay, so that's really cool. That character, Eliza, really plays like a Street Fighter character, which is kind of interesting because in the story mode, there is a Street Fighter character in the game. You've probably seen him in most of the promotional materials, and he plays exactly like his Street Fighter counterpart as well. So it feels weird because I usually play Tekken with like a hook grip, but for pulling off Street Fighter moves, it doesn't really work quite as well. So it's weird having some characters where I like to hold the controller differently than others. But it certainly made it easy to quickly pick up a few of her moves as well. Although I have no idea how I did that really fancy finishing move at the end there. I'm sure it was in the command list and it was one of the ones I scrolled past, but either way, that was good. So I'm going to keep playing tonight. I'm going to do more of the story mode, but I'm going to upload that separately in its own videos. So there's already a few of them on the channel already. So if you want to see the story mode, feel free to click in the related videos or whatever, and you can watch those too. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm going to keep playing some Tekken 7. This video is probably going to go up on Friday morning, so the game's probably out now. If you like, go and buy it, I guess. But either way, thanks heaps for watching. Let me know if you like this kind of video as well. Or if there's anything that I should do differently or something like that. And either way, I'll see you all in the next video.